What up? It's your boy T-Bear here in the reaction. Today's Music Monday, so I'm gonna finish off the time to do some rhythm roulette. I'm gonna finish off the last poll. So this is one thing I'm gonna start doing now with the rhythm roulette poll. I'm gonna pull once I'm finished. I'm gonna do another poll after this one next week and do all 5, and then I'm gonna do an order of the results on them though, instead of like doing them as they added some other things. So I'm gonna start doing that. But anyway, we're on the last. This is the last place of it though. So that was a blessed sky that I went this way because of me being the backup channel. So this one is Damu the Fudgemunk. I kind of heard about this man through some of the newer albums I listened to, as well as some of like the top hip hop songs I see or sample producer and all that as well too. So I'm definitely curious to see what he do with this story. You know, he's been out for a while. Let me see. He's been out since 2014, and I'm just not here about him recently though, but still. Better late than never, so I'm gonna say. So without further ado, let's check it out.
Yo, it's Damu The Fudgemunk from Definition Records. I'm at Fat Beats. As you can see, the drum kit, we're about to go through some drum breaks, talk about some music. I mean, I got into beats and records. I was buying records first, beats. I mean, I really didn't have the understanding that I have now, but it was more so a progression, just buying records, making beats, and then the more I got into it, I understood where drums were coming from. I saw reoccurring themes, reoccurring sounds, and once I realized that they were coming from records, I just became obsessed with trying to find those records. I mean, I knew some drums, but it wasn't until I was in senior year of high school I met a guy by the name of Latif, who was down with digging in the crates. He had done a lot of stuff for Grand Poobah, Onyx, All City. He had met me, pretty much took me under his wing as a young teenager. He used to sneak me into this club, and he put me on all these drums and say, yo, you're buying records, and you need this. Pete, use this. Beat Nuts, use this. Large Professor, use this. So I just kept remembering all the stuff. I need to go get Asagi. I need to go get Impeach the President. I need scores, like everything. And from there, I just did my homework. Just every time I was in the record store looking for drums, go in the store, from open to close, they buy me pizza, sodas. I mean, I'd be in there from just Saturday, Sunday, just buying records, listening to everything in the store. I'd find a record that a drum never been used, that would just really get me excited. Or I'd find a drum that everybody used, and that would get me excited. Or I mean, it could be a comedy record, it could be a cruise ship record, it could be a record from the 40s, a jazz record, just a open snare. You might hear like something like that, or drums, just anything open that has a sound. It could be a percussion sound, a shaker, or something with a tambourine that's going just anywhere. I never really was a drummer. I don't consider myself a drummer. I dedicated my time to be a good producer. I wanted to be great at DJing, great at beat making, not drumming. And there are a lot of people that did the opposite to become great drummers, and I have not put in that work. I mean, I guess my passion is going out and finding the old drums and the records. Like me, I had my standards, my morals of what I won't sample and drums that I won't use, and how I acquire the drums and my source material. I enjoy going to the record store, and let's say, for example, the Whatnots is a very famous drum break that everyone has used. I don't have it. It's a super hard to find record. There are thousands of super rare records. That's one of them. And I'm not gonna go and sample the reissue or take Large Professor's open snare from his thing. Like, no, I will find that record. If it takes me 30 years from now, you hear me use it, that's when I found the record. 30 years from now, I'll make the beat with it. To give the kicks, I got Tim's on, so.
Wow. So this is definitely a different.
To get out of my life, drum pattern.
So this is definitely a different spin on rhythm roulette though. So it's not the typical record that he just do his own little thing. So this is definitely a little different switch from rhythm roulette though.
Staple groove for hip hop.
Well, I see why a lot of folks made this the least voted one though compared to the others. So he's just not the traditional one, but this is definitely a good interesting one to watch though.
Shout out to Clyde Stubblefield, funky drummer.
Nice, love it.
give you a good one. Let me think. Okay, how about the Stanley Clark drums?
Oh,
It ain't
shit.
hard to tell. And then, you know, there's an open hi-hat, that's just the solo.
Right.
And then you got the one with the kick built
Right.
into it. So
Right.
Mmm.
what else?
God made me funky.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do Sons of Champlin. And the hi-hat is open, so it's Fred Wesley into 5 stair steps. Now 5 stair steps.
Nice. Yup.
Take the money and run. Steve Miller Band.
Mmm. He killing it. Yeah, that was definitely a different, unique perspective of the rhythm roulette though than the traditional one they have though. So anyway, still good to watch though. I mean, Damu's killing in the drums though. But other than that, I will put up a new poll with some new guys on there this next week though. So then I'm just gonna go through who I already have in my list and a couple other ones I haven't seen yet. But if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.